for Edo State. We are going to round up with this. After Alex and leftists, they don't do their fighting finish. So let's face the realism of what is going on now. Now we are moving out a bit from presidency now to go to Oshiomhole versus Governor Obaseki versus Shaibu. Oshiomhole came out, talk about, let's listen to the former governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Thank you.
We created a ground drainage and the flow water disappeared. We did several of the federal roads because I can't say this road is federal, so I won't do it. If I don't do it, who is going to suffer? Edo people. But the good news, after I left government, the money I used to build those roads, 80 billion naira, was refunded to my successors. What did I say? The money I used for federal roads was refunded to my successors. So when they were talking that day that I left Edo in debt, tell them I said it's a lie. They should publish in national newspapers what was the level of domestic debt when I left office on November 12, 2016, and what is the level of domestic debt today. Number two, let them tell you if they did not receive $75 million after I left government, and let them show you what I did with it. I was never going to talk about these things again because I realized there is one not so young but not so old, Philip. You remember who is your father? He hasn't told us, but I'm not the father. Anytime he's broke, he will look for a way to abuse me responsible so that he can go to Songa to say, you see, I'm lawyer. So I have decided he won't use me to make money anymore.
Oshiomhole is addressing the deputy governor of Edo State right now, Philip Shaibu. He said whenever he's broke, he doesn't have any other option than to come on air to destroy his name. I've also addressed the governor of Edo State. We are going to be talking about this. So let's listen further to what the message he was sending to the deputy governor of Edo State.
Abuse me responsible so that he can go. He hasn't told us, but I'm not the not so young but not so old, Philip. You remember who is your father? He hasn't told us, but I'm not the father. Anytime he's broke, he will look for a way to abuse me responsible so that he can go to Songa to say, you see, I'm lawyer. So I have decided he won't use me to make money anymore. I am not fighting with the governor. The governor is doing his second term. He's not going to do a third term. And nobody will use me to create a situation that he needs war so that he can get money. Those who do Boko Haram fighting so that they can make money endlessly. So when you go back, tell them, I said to those commissioners, they were not at Osadebe Avenue. That is why they can lie recklessly when they claim that I borrow. If they oversay it, I will take full newspapers and I will publish the 10 billion naira Buhari gave to all the states after I left government. I will publish the second tranche of another 10 billion Buhari gave to the states.
This is confession time. Confession time. Oshiomhole is confessing right now. Now, the question I'm going to ask when we finish this video is that why did Oshiomhole kept it this late before he started saying all the 10 billion and the money left in Edo State for the governor, the current governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki? Why now? Why is he talking about it right now? Let's listen.
Party with the governor. The governor is doing his second term. He's not going to do a third term. And nobody will use me to create a situation that he needs war so that he can get money. those who do Boko Haram fighting so that they can make money endlessly. So when you go back, tell them, I said to those commissioners, they were not at Osadebe Avenue. That is why they can lie recklessly when they claim that I borrow. If they oversay it, I will take full newspapers and I will publish the 10 billion naira Buhari gave to all the states after I left government. I will publish the second tranche of another 10 billion Buhari gave to the states to pay pensioners. And I
that is 20 billion, 10 billion in two places. We
publish the total amount Edo State received in the name of Paris Reform, Paris Club Reform. When we publish the figure, they will become not just a stammerer, they will be dumb. Because they will be, because the truth is stubborn. The truth is stubborn.
All right. That one, the former governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, who brought the governor of Edo State, the current governor of Edo State, to the Edo people, Governor Obaseki. Now my question is, Governor Obaseki is already very close to his finishing point. Like the comrade just said, Governor Obaseki is not going for third time. So why did he left it so late? Now you came out because it was actually the same Adams Oshiomhole was accused of 30 billion naira water storm project. Till now, we are waiting for the Edo State governor to probe him. He refused. And I also remember that the Oshiomhole came out at that time to counter the statement from the Edo State government by saying that, yes, the same 30 billion water storm project, they gave some money to Obaseki. Obaseki should come out and deny it. Till now, the governor of Edo State didn't come out to deny that allegation. What is going on now? Why are these people contradicting themselves? What is happening? Are they playing politics with the Edo people? Are they playing politics with Nigerians? What is happening? Let's talk about this. Left is back to you.
Yes, I think this is going to be the last video we're rounding up with. Of course, definitely.
Obviously, anybody that is contributing to this is the last submission.
So, what is happening now, just like you have just said, rightly said, confession time. That is why it's good to have opposition. That's why it's good to have people who are checking you. That's why it's good sometimes to break out from somewhere and go the other side and try to bring out facts. If they were still friends, this would not happen. Oshiomhole have come online broadcast now, just like we have said, to do what we call confession, witchcrafty. All the blood they be sucking. Oshiomhole is not talking. This is confession. He's talking because Obaseki refused him to lord over him. He's talking because Obaseki is not his friend anymore, and he's not gaining anything no more from that administration. So as such, he's now opening up most of the secrets he too is involved in. Oshiomhole should tell us during his time all the money he received and how he spent it. Yes, it's the same thing we're asking now. Oshiomhole has come on to tell us that Obaseki has collected a lot of money and he will not be able to account for it, which is true. And same thing to Oshiomhole. Because Obaseki, whatever Obaseki is doing today, I keep saying this, he learned from Oshiomhole. Whatever Obaseki is doing today, if anybody call Obaseki thief, you should call his master thief. Who is his master? Oshiomhole. Because Obaseki never did politics before. Oshiomhole brought him and he learned. He was seeing everything that was happening, all the trick and all. So if Obaseki, if 10 billion, 20 billion and all that money will have been paid to Edo State government and there's no way, nothing to show. Of course, they are going to be doing little project for some of their people to say, yeah, Baba, or blind people who doesn't know their rights. who doesn't know what belongs to them, who you give, according to Shomole, throw corn to, they will start eating and they will keep quiet. We are not such persons. This is a true confession that this state cost states using those states as a state study. It is happening all over Nigeria. They are eating us. They are making us dry. The money they get is not just. We don't see what they do with it. They search this money in dollars and pounds, embezzle them, and yet me and you, the cat, the cat and the rabbit and whatever, the mouse, the squirrel, that they are eating up. You see us fighting ourselves, killing ourselves for them. The lion that will eat us. It's very unfortunate. This is how we should come together, guys. This another evidence of how government is being run in Nigeria. This is an open confession. Truly, where are those money? This is why they cannot come out and be accountable. They don't tell you what they do with money. This is outside the millions that come to governors' pockets every month as their own security votes that nobody asks them. They give 5 million, give 5 million, on monthly basis. They hold meeting and distribute some millions. They keep the rest. So every other sector keep quiet. They've taken. So you cannot talk. I gave it from it. This is how they eat our money. Millions of naira not used for what is being used for. It's unfortunate, my people. That is why a better Nigeria is possible. I think the only option we have presently, the only option is to be. We need to change, do something different. Let's leave all these people coming behind to cause problem. We know the politics. They are still the same people. Please, let's vote to be 2023. It's the only option we have. Thank you very much. So we pass it to the people we have now.
Everybody, please, 2 minutes so that we can round up on time. We are starting with Tony Africa. Tony Africa, please talk to us.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You know, the whole thing don't tire, man. This, the recent, the latest from this Mr. Adamu, Alaji Malam Adamu Aliyu. You know, I don't want to even talk about him because it's not an Edo person. He was just there as one of the administrators by accident because he migrated to our place. So I don't want to discuss about him. He's a thief, useless man. So then, to the question of Buhari say this and that, or that the late Buhari. So it's just that we have no institutions. That's why that a president that ought to be thinking of how to vacate his seat, his or her seat. Should be talking about who to win the election. That is coming. I mean, this is the system is very bad. We don't know. Well, so I just wish that you guys can be able to set up some institutions, okay? So and conduct a national census, so just to get started before I can be able to be embracing the election that is coming up. Otherwise, I want a war, make war break out for Nigeria before the election, so that make election all day. Thank you, sir. Good night.
All right, as you all can see that Mr. Tony was very, very brief. I will expect everyone to stick with that as well. Thank you. To Nigeria, please talk to us 2 minutes.
Yeah, for me anyway, this type of now is part of the revelations that has been happening recently, and it tells you that there's a difference of opinion at the top of in the elite class. Buhari has been somehow coming out saying things, and they're all pointing fingers at each other now. And this brings me to something that I find a little bit disturbing in this campaign in general, that none of them are actually talking about transparency. When I say transparency, what people need to understand is actually empowering the people, because when the people see what the government are doing, they are gaining power from the government, not the other way around. Now they are the ones coming to tell us everything. But if we knew that, I would have known what to do and how to approach these individuals. And I think that it's something that we should be demanding and asking for, just like we're asking for security changes. And you see that they are already moving in that direction. if we move for transparency, where the accounts of all institutions in the state is made public to EFCC in real time, is made public to legal this in bodies in real time, is made public to the this in security like DSS in real time. All those type of things will start revealing things, and maybe even to the people too, because I'm advocating that we should be able to see our money. It's our money after all. Why should they be hiding it and doling it out to whoever they like? So transparency is vitally needed in a country that doesn't trust their politician. Thank you.
All right, thank you, True Niger.
Thank you very much, to Niger. Thank you. Bennett Ogbede, now your turn. I bet 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ivis. For Oshiomhole, man, Oshiomhole is a joke, because at the end of the day, this guy is not anything that he's saying now. Himself is a criminal. If we can reflect back, before Oshiomhole became a governor, who was he? Oshiomhole was not sticking rich like this, you know. But after 8 years as governor, who was Oshiomhole? Oshiomhole was one of the he now became one of the richest in Nigeria, even in Africa. So thief, the gossip about criminal. So now be Oshiomhole, you know. So if Nigeria was a better country, if our institutions are really working, Oshiomhole is supposed to be in jail, you know. So he's supposed to be in jail. Obaseki is supposed to be investigated. So we shouldn't waste our time talking about these people that have really set us back, that have really took us to where we are today. So anytime I see Oshiomhole, I feel like throwing up, because that man is the biggest deceiver we have ever seen in Nigeria, because we all believed in him then when he was in labor, you know, this labor union stuff like that, you know. So I don't really see anything. I will never ever take anything serious Oshiomhole said, because he's very smart in using his words to manipulate people. So I don't give a twat about Oshiomhole.
Thank you.
So that's it, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Oshiomhole can never ever be trusted. He can never, as long as I'm consigned.
Yeah.
You know, he can never be trusted. Okay, let's move on to ECBD. ECBD, good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much. Use your 2 minutes to talk to us.
Yes, good evening. Thank you for having me. Well, before I start, I would like to say I don't want to. I'm sure we don't want to. I'm sure Mr. Tony is just kidding. So let that go out there for those that might want to take him serious. He jokes like that all the time. Then you know what we're saying with Oshiomhole, and it just clearly shows that imagine if these people, imagine if Wiki have not started this whole conversation. These people will keep quiet. That's to show you what has been going on over the years, over the decades in Nigeria. Because look at all this amount of money that nobody has heard anything about aside from these politicians and their circle. So it's just quite unfortunate. And what I see there is just two people that are birds of the same feather, but they just had like disagreement. So there's nothing there, and that's why Peter Obi is saying that you know he will create a Nigeria where wealth will be linked to enterprise. You have to work for what you have, not just this sharing formula where people just go and take money and they share. It's just quite unfortunate that that's what we are seeing in this part of the world. And you go to the developed world, people that are living 10 times better than some of these guys. I'm telling you, politicians, I think Donald, what's the name? Biden. I think his net worth is about 8 point something million dollars. And that's someone that have been you know, in politics all his life. And what is 8 point something million dollars to even, you know, the poorest state's governor in Nigeria? So it's just quite unfortunate, and we need to really hope that Peter Obi comes in and the system begins to change. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. ACBD. Thank you very much. Mr. Ike, talk to us. 2 minutes.
Question, Elvis. Does Labour Party has a senatorial candidate in Oshiomole's constituency? Okay. I think, like you said, nobody should take Oshiomhole serious. We don't need his information. We don't need this revelation. It's not going to change anything. He's only a man of deceit, you know. So um, I don't have much to say because you just answered that Labour Party has no senatorial candidate in that senatorial zone.
They
So
don't.
uh,
Currently, they don't. They don't have, and it's unfortunate. So, but we don't know about tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
okay.
All right. We'll move on now to Mr. Alex. You know, talk to us.
I was number one, though, but you carry me on last. Anyways, for me, a goat will only give birth to a goat. A lion will give birth to a lion. Okay? Oshiomhole had certificate problem. He didn't go to primary school. He claimed he went to primary school. He had to forge results and use 10 billion naira to fight that case. All the lawyers that did that case all resigned because they got a lot of money. They threw away their lawyers' uniform and they resigned. Some of them left Nigeria. Oshiomhole brought Obaseki. Obaseki had the same certificate problem. His own was at the university. He had to bribe the whole world before you and I came out to say he went to school. But his results are showing he didn't go to school. There were problems and crises about his result. You see, Oshiomhole brought bad governance at some point when he was leaving. Obaseki just came in, he did a little bit, and he unleashed the real terror on Edo people right now. Unleashed the Fulanis, he's stealing money left, right, center, turned Edo State House of Assembly from 24 members to 9 members. Local government chairman, he drove them away. He said no local government should function. He's running it himself. This is what he learned from his master, Oshiomhole. So Oshiomhole has not... and finally, I'm happy the way you really shut down that man from Ogun State. I'm really happy the way you didn't go into it because this is the handwork of Tinubu. It's spending money everywhere, trying to infiltrate every camp, every way. So thank you very much.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you always. I appreciate every one of you that have contributed today. Thank you very much for those of you on the comment section, those of you that stick with us from beginning to the end. Now we've been here now for the past 4 hours. I want to say we appreciate you all. We are here Monday to Monday, 7 days a week. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., we are going to be here again with Ima on newspaper review. Monday to Thursday, we are here for a discussion, 5 p.m. Friday on our debate, 6 p.m. Saturday or Sunday, we are here 6 p.m. Like we're doing right now. Please endeavor to join us if it's your first time here on this channel. Endeavor to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are here. Remember, we are using this channel to fight for the future, to fight for a better Nigeria, and to choose the right person to lead us.
Yes, before we go, I must not also forget traditionally to say thank you to Alex, Mother Rita, Dixon, Momo. He came, but he did not speak. Brother Nice, thank you. Son of God, thank you. Sammy, thank you. Engineer Ken, you came and you didn't speak. Thank you. Tony Africa, thank you very much. Benedict Obaide, thank you very much. Just for you, thank you very much. Niger, thank you. Sam Rich, thank you. CBD, thank you. And Baba Ike, God bless you. We just did very few videos like the one we recapitate on Oba Palace. We read the article on the unit to ensure victory. Buhari urges APC leaders. And we also did video on Tinubu telling us to hurry up and get your PVC. Tell his followers, not me. I need to correct myself. So hurry up and vote for him. Then we did video on Daily Momodu. And finally, we did video on Oshiomhole. That was just a few minutes ago. We just had a Snapchat, super chat from only Mr. Andrew. Thank you for that. We had callers from the other end. Umaye's callers called in. Bob Victor Odigie called in from America. My man, I greet you very well. Then Mrs. Mary Osemogi. I don't know. I just write Osemogi, but I don't know what I write again. You called in just now to settle some of us. Thank you. You will make me drink beer this night. Then Mr. Andrew also called in, and somebody else called in. I didn't get the name. I think that was Mr. Andrew. Thank you. These were the calls we got today, and we want to say a very big thank you to you and you on the comment section. you've been part of the program. Yes, all your comments were being followed, and we really appreciate you for being there for us, because without you, as I always say, we won't be here talking. And most times, you people are our feedback. We look at you, we know if we are doing well or if we are not doing well. And you are our last hope. Thank you very much for today's broadcast, and for you people that have been with us watching us. We want to say a very, very big thank you. It's been a marvelous and a fun-filled broadcast for me. I enjoyed today with Mr. Alex. It's a very beautiful one, very beautiful
Oh
one.
man, thank you, thank you,
and laughing and laughing.
thank you, thank you. I enjoyed it too. It was nice. Niger Wash, you like fight, oh? You say I like fight, Niger Wash. You blow, you blow the whistle again.
I know, but I settle now. I settle now. Thank you, my brother.
Alex, we don't settle now. Why you want to bring the fight? I almost think I forward you can.
Good night, my people. All right.
No, you don't. We don't do. Thank you.
All right. Catch you guys tomorrow, 10 a.m. and tomorrow, 5 p.m. in the evening. Please join us. Share our videos, like our videos. Now God bless all of you now. Mr. Ike, good night, sir.
Good night. God bless you.
Good night, everybody.